what you want, when you want it, where you want it. This is The Mesh.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the latest episode of Unplanned and Unashamed with Ray Money and Isaiah Pinnell. And we are back with a brand new episode of Unplanned and Unashamed.
We back, finally.
After a little spring break, that's what we that's what we did. We had a spring break.
Man, spring is long spring, ain't it?
And an extended spring break. we took spring break early. Usually it's around April, but we took ours in March.
We did like the different school systems. Like Isaiah had his spring break, and then then our spring break happened, and then we gonna throw Moose in. The Moose had spring break. He didn't have spring break, but he goes to school year round.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Is we're all operating on different school systems, so we all took spring breaks at different times.
I transferred schools so I could go to get another spring break.
I transferred like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, welcome back, man.
Yep.
What's happening with you, man?
Nothing much. Let's see. April 18th was my mother's birthday.
Mama had happy belated.
So I took her out the day after, and we went to this place in Banner Elk called Stonewalls, and that was good. Yeah, it's like a steakhouse, and I had never been there before.
All right.
And when I tell you I pigged out, I pigged out.
Was it like buffet or something?
No, it was like just a steakhouse.
Oh, okay. I mean,
and then they had like a salad bar and stuff, but I pigged out big time.
I ain't been to many steakhouses, man. I grew up as a buffet dude, like Gold Corral, whatever the buffet.
Shoney's,
yeah. Look, the steak ain't out and all that, but you're going to get a lot of it.
The steak ain't the greatest, but you can get a whole lot of steak.
Man, what? It ain't the greatest. Sometimes I don't even know if it's steak, actually. So, but...
You said sometimes it ain't on steak.
Like, what? Is that beef? Is it beef?
You're like, is that beef or is that a horse?
It's dark brown. Hey, come on, man. Look, I'm from the country. The meat is the meat.
And they probably got it out the back of like a Ford Cavalier.
Hey, what's wrong with Ford Cavalier?
they probably got that made out of the back of a Ford Cavalier.
Hey, look.
From a guy selling it on the black market. I'm not supposed to be selling y'all this steak.
Let me just tell you something. First of all, you don't know where's the steak place you went to? You don't know where they got their meat from.
Stonewall. Actually, as soon as you walked in, so I had the reservation like a month in advance. So we walked in, and when you go to wait to be seated, like right beside the table, there's a cooler, and there's a bunch of like different meats in the cooler, like steaks and cuts of beef and stuff.
But that's the meat where they store it. They put the meat right there in that cooler as soon as you walk in.
Mm-hmm.
But that ain't where it came from. Before it got to that cooler, it was at that Ford Cavalier.
Oh yeah. Before it was in that cooler, it was in a Ford Cavalier.
You don't know where that. That cow was before then. That cow lived in a neighborhood. Like it wasn't on a farm.
it lived in a subdivision. That's
subdivision.
It didn't live on a big farm. It lived in the subdivision.
It was grass fed, but there was neighborhood grass. It was toys and all kind of stuff in that grass.
There was Legos in the grass. And...
Yep. And that cow had all kind of stuff, paper in the yard.
You start telling what was in that yard.
I don't know. But they
Because
look,
there's
they
probably a bunch of like kids running around in it, dropping their toys,
they
dropping their
say-
Barbie dolls.
Did they say there was was it like locally sourced beef or what did it say for where did it get their meat from?
Oh yeah, it said like locally sourced and all that, fancy stuff.
That's what they say on the bottled water, locally sourced. Tap water. That's what it is. Same difference as the beef. That's tap beef. Right from a public source.
They even had like under the appetizers, they had spinach and artichoke dip, and right below it said served with house fried tortillas. I'm like, why do you need to say that it's house fried? Just say tortillas. I'm gonna eat it either way.
Yeah, they gotta jazz it up.
Right. Like if it would have said served with Tostino's tortilla chips, I still would have ate it.
Yeah, that's when they say when they put the little notes at the bottom. That's to tell you I'm finna screw you. I'm finna up the price on your ass.
Yeah, just because we had to buy flour tortillas and deep fry them ourselves, we're gonna raise the price on you.
It's supposed to be more healthy, I presume, but that's like I feel like you said, if it's Totino's or not,
Or the little
I still would hate 'em.
scoops.
The scoops, you could have thrown some scoops in there. It wouldn't make no difference. But when they say we fried them in the back, yeah, I'm finna up the price on your ass by $20 a chip.
And by the way, the scoops, that is the superior tortilla chip.
Facts.
Because you got that little handle on it, and you can dip down in there and get as much dip as you want in that little tortilla
You
scoop.
fat Isaiah. That's greedy shit right there. That's I want to be able to get all the meat out the Rotel dip.
I'm getting all the sausage out of this Rotel.
Nah, there's a.
Are you a double dipper?
What do you mean?
Like after you take the first bite, are you going back in with the same tortilla chip?
In my plate, yeah. Wait, you dipping out the whole bowl?
No.
Nah, Isaiah, you done got caught up. Hell no, they ain't eating none of your Rotel dip. You a double dipper. You dip right out the main source.
Okay. Well, so it depends on who I'm eating with. Like if it's just me and Mama, I'm double dipping. Like, of course, I'm double dipping.
I feel
like, cause that's my mom. Like, I don't care. Like if we eat after each other and stuff. But if I'm like out with a group of friends, nah, I ain't doing the double dip.
You don't care what your mama did to your daddy last night. You know, not at all. My bad, Mama. Happy birthday again. It makes it all different because I know she's listening now.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, she's going to be listening to this on Thursday when the episode comes out.
I would like to see your mama when she listening to it. Like watch her as she turn red. Or
Oh, it's funny watching her listen to some of these episodes. Hey, that's what I need to do. I need to record her listening to some of these episodes and put her reaction out on like Facebook and YouTube and stuff.
That's hilarious. Then I'm gonna up it then.
Right.
I'm gonna up the antics then. Nah, but that's cool, man. You got a chance to take your mom out for how old is your mother turn? Do you mind me asking? She gonna be mad.
52.
52. That's what's up. That's young, man.
So early 50s. Yeah, I aggravate her about being old, but she's not. 52's that ain't that old.
Yeah, my mom just turned 74. So yeah, we got.
So when's your mom's birthday?
Man, in March.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so this is it's all right, man. You know, I got older parents, so it's you got health concerns and stuff you think about, but so I guess we ain't supposed to be eating at them buffets like we used to. But that's my mom.
To be eating at the Golden Corral.
What? My mama deep fried bacon.
Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Deep fried bacon.
Your chest gonna explode.
Does she cook fatback?
Not just to be cooking, no.
Gotcha.
Nah. She don't really do fatback like that.
Gotcha.
But
See, I like it just eating it plain, like fried sometimes.
yeah, you got a problem.
I do have a problem. I'm gonna be 70 years old just eating a plate of like fried fatback for breakfast.
No, you're not gonna be 70 years old eating a plate of fatback. No, you're not.
I ain't gonna make it to 70 eating plates of fried fatback.
Nah, man, this is I don't know. I don't eat pork anymore, man, but I do love the smell of it, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, nothing beats the smell of like bacon fried in a skillet.
What?
That has to be like one of the best smells ever.
Yeah, I don't know where they don't got no bacon candle or they probably do. I just don't know it.
Oh, there's probably a bacon candle off Amazon for sure. Because Amazon has everything.
Mm-hmm.
Dissolvable swimming trunks. I mean, they got everything.
Yeah, man. Hilarious. I don't know.
But
I'm eating healthier now though. I'm growing my own vegetables. We're doing this potting plants, vegetables in the pots. So
what kind of vegetables are you growing?
Let's see. We got lettuce. Let's see. A couple different types of lettuce, like romaine and like butter lettuce. Let's see what else. We got two different types of tomatoes, like the big tomatoes, and then we got the cherry flavor bomb tomatoes. Let's see, what else do we have? Peppers. A couple different types of peppers. We've got watermelon. What else do we have? Started cucumbers, but cucumbers died. Yeah, I left them outside too long. They got heat exhausted.
Gotcha.
Well, at least the seedlings anyway. What else do we have? Man, pretty much everything that plums, cherries, so a bunch of fruits. I'm gonna get actually a blueberry bush. Yeah, we're doing the pot. There's a few other things. What else do I got? Zucchini.
Gotcha.
See what else is back there. The onion died because it got too hot. So yeah, let's try. Tomatoes are great though. They sprouted. So
did you leave the onions out too, like you did with the cucumbers?
Yeah, man, that was they died together.
So who's better at gardening, you or your wife?
Definitely me.
Wait, you killed 2 plants. What's her record?
Well, no. Those just kind of got left. I mean, I left home and wasn't back for a while, so I'm now re-raising it. But that's yeah, it wasn't nothing growing before then. But no, she coming along, man. We both are learning, so it's
Now, did you grow up with a garden? Like, did your parents have one?
Yeah, my grandmother had a like big garden with peas and tomatoes and squash and all that good stuff. So, but that's so far long ago, man. I don't remember any of the stuff. But I was just YouTubing and like we took a class at the library. So and yeah, man, it's fun to watch them. And we're doing a potting system, so we went and got a bunch of spots and went to a nursery to talk to some people and get some more plants. So we're growing our selection, and then I'm building like a little greenhouse shelf cabinet thing. So when I leave, I don't got to worry about them dying. So yeah, or getting like over water and not no water. So yeah, just trying to grow some stuff. But yeah, it's coming all right.
Good deal. Yeah, we have raised beds like out in our backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, tomatoes, cucumbers, basically all the stuff that you just mentioned.
Do you grow? Are you growing them,
squash.
or is that your mom?
It's my mom, my stepdad. I pitch in sometimes.
Mm.
It's hard for me to walk around in the garden because mom grows so much stuff, and it's like all on top of one another, and I have like big clumsy feet. So I feel like I'm stepping on, vegetables as I'm walking around the garden.
Yeah, they're killing everything.
Right, exactly. That's
Get your ass at the garden, Isaiah.
Mom's like, oh, watch where you step. You almost stepped on a tomato. Or, oh, watch where you step. You almost stepped on a... Like, that happens a lot when I go out there.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. So, like, now we're doing in pots, learning. I really just, it was like, all right, we're going to grow the stuff that we're eating. I eat a lot of tomatoes, lettuce, and stuff like that. So most of the stuff, everything that we eat a lot of, trying to grow. I was like, yeah, especially like lettuce, the romaine lettuce. If you just cut the bottom off and sit it like partially in on the top of a glass of water, like if and put the bottom, if you buy some romaine lettuce from the store, like the 3-year, you cut the bottom off and sit it, it'll start growing back out the top. Just in water, you'll see it sprout up, and just like a couple of days, it'll start growing right back up, and you can harvest it from the top. But yeah, it's like, oh man, you mean I got unlimited free lettuce like this? Why haven't I been doing this?
Why didn't I do this 10 years ago?
Man, you know how much money I've been spending in romaine lettuce from the store, and I could have just been sitting in cutting the tops off. So, yeah, just buying stuff.
And it tastes better too, like when you grow it yourself. Because when you get it out of the grocery store, it's hard telling like what all those big farms, spray their vegetables with and everything.
Yeah. So my plants go out to play during the day and then come in at night. So I know I try to watch them. I put like cinnamon and stuff around them to keep the bugs away and some other like little natural stuff. To keep the bugs away from, and then I'm picking up tips here and there, banana water and stuff, watering them, and yeah, they're sprouting up. So, but then that's generally what I do is just start going to whatever I'm getting from the store. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start a little crop of this, and so we got what? Let me see, like 3 of the big tomato plants, and then I took one of the little small cherry tomatoes from the grocery store. I just took one, and I busted it, and I cut it up, and I'm just putting. And this is me just trying. I cut it up and put it in the door and some soil and some water, and I just been watering it. And I've got. Let me see. Good seedling, probably about 30 good seedlings out of it. For tomato little bushes, basically. Gotcha. Out of one little tree. I'm like, man, I should have been doing this a long time ago. So, yeah, it's fun to try it out, see whatever I can grow.
Gotcha. So Easter was a couple days ago. What all did you do for Easter?
What did I do? Oh, I went. We did like trash. We was actually for Easter sleep because I traveled back from Alabama, so I pretty much slept most of the day. I ain't gonna lie to you. We didn't get back till like 2:00 in the morning. And I was hyped up on energy drinks then, trying to make the drive back. So I didn't go to sleep till like 6. So I slept most of the day on Easter. But the weekend I did some activities with the kids. And they went like trash bagging, water slide, trash bagging. My son there's a little TikTok thing where they put yourself in a trash bag and put soap on it and go sliding down the hill. So I tried that.
You tried that with your son?
Yeah, yeah. We with my two sons, we went at my parents' house. They have it ain't really a hill. It's just kind of like uneven land, so it wasn't like you could slide down and. I don't know what was in the grass. It's like little stickers in the grass, so it wasn't very fun. But we tried it anyway. It took them thorns out your ass afterwards, but it was we'll try it again at maybe a park or something. But you at them big industrial trash bags, throw some dishwasher. Look, had the sprinkler going. What else? Some baby oil. Try to make yourself slide across the grass.
Oh, you was throwing some baby oil on there, straight up P. Diddy in that trash bag.
Yeah, that's what my son said. The P. Diddy challenge.
That's what they need to start calling it, the P. Diddy challenge.
Yeah. But no, I mean, it's just a little some activities. Well, the kids will remember. That's what one of my homeboys, comedian D.S. Sanders, he be telling me, man, you're a great dad, Rick, because you just corny enough to be a great dad. I'm like, what you mean? He said, yeah, you got to be corny to do stuff like that. Like, we be painting with the kids on Christmas. Like, we make ornaments and stuff. So,
do y'all do the gingerbread houses?
We used to.
I ain't gonna lie, we still do that. Even at 23 years old, I still have fun with that.
We don't do it as because sometimes the kids are a little older now, but the youngest we do ornaments as a tradition of Christmas, and we do always paint ornaments. Like we buy them from the store and then we make our own Christmas ornaments like each year. We've been doing it for some years now. I got a Grinch thing going on, so each year I do a different Grinch ornament. Yeah, so eventually we'll start putting them on their individual, each of the kids, and my wife and I'll put them each on their own tree. So that it'll be like a full Grinch tree with all the ornaments I did, and then all the different ornaments that the kids made over the years.
So you're like painting the ornaments?
Yeah. So, they buy blank, like different shapes. I mean, maybe one year I think it was a star. One was like a wood like shape of an ornament, and we paint it, and you decorate whatever you want, glitter or whatever you want to put on it, and yeah, you got an ornament. And then some of them are glass. We get a different ornament each year, so that you can customize yourself, and we paint them. So it's really just a craft day.
Are you good at painting? Like, are you over there with the ornament painting like a Pablo Picasso?
I do all right. I be painting the Grinch. Yeah, so I mean, some of them pretty good though. Actually, I mean, some of them I rushed through just because it's like last year. This is what the comedian BS, he came in. He saw us. We was at Cherokee at the casino, and we were still we were behind schedule. We had to do after Christmas, so we still make sure we do it each year. And then sometimes we celebrate Christmas. We got a blended family, so my kids will go sometimes with the other parents. So it just depends on whenever we celebrate. So, but yeah, we make sure we do ornament, and we were actually decorating in the hotel rooms. So we had stuff down like plastic down. It was actually done in a hotel room quite a few years actually. Now thinking about it, during COVID, so just for traveling sometimes. So we always bring out supplies and do wherever we're at. Yeah. Gotcha. That's the one thing about doing comedy and traveling and having to do. You have to make life happen in hotel rooms a lot. Try to create some normalcy.
You just got to find a way to make it happen.
Yeah. So we spent a lot of like Christmas in hotel rooms, but we we brought a tree before, like a little tree. We bring hot plate, cook, and we set up shop, man.
Like today we're celebrating at the Baymont Inn. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, well, not Baymont in particular, but yeah. But yeah, just At any given time, you could be anywhere. You don't really know where you'll be all the time. So you just kind of make do, and yeah, that's it.
I think one time my mom and my stepdad celebrated Christmas at a Red Roof Inn.
At a Red Roof Inn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, what are y'all doing staying at the Red Roof?
Hey, man, let me tell you something. I done stayed at a Red Roof Inn before. At this point, I don't think there's a hotel I haven't stayed at. Let me think. Red Roof, Days Inn, Holiday Inn, Quality Inn, Resident, Hilton's, Hamptons. I'm about staying at every last hotel I think that there is out there.
You don't have memberships to like every single hotel.
You know something? That was the thing. I probably should have gotten memberships, but I didn't at the time because I was like, yeah, I'll never be back here. Here I am again.
You're like, here we are again at the Hilton.
Man, this is where they put the coffee away at 6 a.m. Wait, ain't nobody even had a chance to get none of it.
Nobody's up right now, and you're already throwing the coffee away.
I used to do a joke about coffee being at the hotel one time. Told me they had to put the coffee away. And now I'm arguing with the front. I'm like, coffee? They're like, coffee's a breakfast item. A breakfast item? And I'm like, wait. Like, now I don't even know. I'm like, how do you define coffee? Is coffee's a breakfast item? But I couldn't even argue because they done put the coffee away. And now I'm like, I don't want them to bring out the old coffee now since they done put it away. But
yeah, the old cold coffee.
Yeah, but
can you drink yours cold, like an iced coffee?
Man, I drink coffee every way, fashion, lukewarm, hot, iced. I'm drinking coffee right now.
Oh, what kind of coffee you got?
I think what is this? I don't know. This is like I had some Stokes coffee this morning. This is like cold brew. Things you get from like the grocery store. I think this is cup number, I don't know, 4 maybe. I don't know, 3. What is this? Maybe 8 o'clock. I think that's the name of the coffee. It's red bag. But I'm not really that. I like. I used to drink it like bold coffee. It had to damn near be like damn near cocaine in a cup. It wake your ass up.
As soon as you take the first sip, you're just bouncing back and forth.
Colombian pure. That's what I used to drink. I needed it strong. And, you know,
and then as soon as you take that first sip, you just ready to roll. You're over in the corner doing push-ups, doing deadlifts.
It used to be that strong, but coffee doesn't really wake. I go to sleep. I'll drink a whole pint and go right to sleep.
Oh yeah, I can drink a cup of coffee and sleep. Like it doesn't keep me up or energize me at all. If anything, it just makes me go to the bathroom more often.
Yeah, you got the coffee shit.
That's exactly right. I went to Black Rifle Coffee in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, not too long ago, like 3 or 4 weeks ago. It was right before I had the flu, and I got a cup of coffee, and as soon as I took like the first few sips, I was like, I got to go to the bathroom. I didn't have the coffee shits by then.
Yeah, ain't nothing like a cup of coffee, the good shit. Yeah.
and then my stepdad, he can drink hot coffee and a cigarette, and I'm like, I have no idea how you do that.
What?
Like that's just a time bomb waiting to go off.
Man, back when I used to smoke cigarettes, man, it was years ago. Now I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. But like, boy, that was they go pair well together. Well, everybody I know smoke cigarettes, drink coffee. That was the. That was it.
My stepdad does that quite a bit, and I'm like, that would give me the craps big time.
You know something?
Nicotine and caffeine.
I had to quit smoking, drinking coffee to quit smoking cigarettes. Because they pair so well together. Every time I drink a cup of coffee, I'd want a cigarette.
That pairs well more than peanut butter and jelly does.
What?
Caffeine and nicotine.
Yeah. I don't know why it was. Maybe that's what they they intended it for to be that way.
That's what they need to do at coffee shops is make like a coffee shop / cigarette shop.
I
So
don't
you
know
can,
why
like-
they don't sell cigarettes at Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know why.
They're just
Or
like, oh, would you
cigars or
like?
something. A smoking lounge at the Dunkin' Donut. Yeah, that's what. That's why they be at the casino. They be having they had coffee and then they got the smoking area. Man, you ought to see the cups of coffee and cigarettes, cigarette butts everywhere. Coffee straws and cigarette butts all throughout the.
We just gave Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks a good idea. You just wait. One of those companies is going to hear this episode.
I want my cut too, you asshole.
And then next time we walk into Starbucks or Dunkin', they're going to have the coffee bar. And then right beside the coffee bar, they're just going to have Camels, Swisher Sweets, Marlboros.
You know how many people wake and bake with a cup of coffee?
Yeah, joints. That's what they're going to have.
Man, I saw. I don't know if I don't know if it's real, but you see shit online, and I saw somebody. They had I don't know if it was AI generated or what, but it was like a movie theater where you could smoke in there, smoke weed and all that. So I'm like, really? I'm like, that place probably live.
Wait, it was a movie theater where you could smoke pot?
I don't think that's. I think they were just smoking in there, but somebody was in there smoking. I'm like, what?
Oh, that movie was like 10 times better.
What? Niggas in there laughing at parts that ain't supposed to be laughed at.
They was laughing at a scene of somebody getting shot repeatedly, and they're
You see how that fool he got blown off the mountain? Wait.
they're like, he got blown off the mountain and then fell and hit a big old jagged rock, and they just laughing at that.
Yeah.
They wasn't even laughing at the movie. They was laughing at the previews,
man,
that led up to the movie.
In there. Gone. I don't know, man. Yeah, you got. I don't know, man. Coffee is a very addictive substance. That's why I guess they be selling coffee in prison and shit like that.
Right.
Cigarettes and coffee. Like, why do you need to be this awake in prison? Like, I'm going to sleep through some of this shit, right?
That's how I would be. I'd be like, I just want to sleep. I don't want to be wired. I want to be like in the corner, just.
Well, man, maybe that's the reason you need it. I need to be at work. What y'all up to? I don't know.
Yeah, I bet that's why they do it, so they can be up and alert and have to work.
I don't know. Watch out for other people. I don't know.
Those guards are just waking them up with coffee and cigarettes. Come on, we got to be out on the highway picking up trash by 8 o'clock.
Man, you don't know. Coffee goes. I don't know who started. That's what my sister-in-law. She was like, "Y'all drinking that bean juice?" I'm like, "Yeah, you is right. That it is bean juice, really."
Yeah, kinda. Because it's a coffee bean.
Yeah, that's really what it is. I was like, who actually found out that this was soak the coffee beans and drink the water?
Oh, they had to have found that out like thousands of years ago.
Yeah, somebody talk shit though. I know it.
Oh yeah, somebody was over in the corner like doubting it, like, oh, that ain't gonna work.
Look at this, he's drinking the bean juice.
It can't taste that good.
And he's like, man, let me taste it. Hey, this been pretty good.
They're like, we need to turn everybody in this village onto this bean juice.
And then that's how they got the cream. And like, it's so bitter. I came in with the sugar. Not bad.
And then somebody came in with the cream, And then there's like, oh, this is even better.
Man.
Because we're adding sugar on top of sugar.
I don't put sugar. I use the sweet creamers. I don't put actual sugar in my coffee. So.
Oh, so you just do coffee and cream. You don't do coffee, cream, and sugar.
Nah. Not unless it's like I use like those the ones that are sweet, like creamers that are already sweet. So I don't add any extra sugar or anything into it. So.
See, I do the exact opposite. I add cream that's already sweet, and then I add sugar.
You have sugar, and then so you have coffee with your creamer.
That's exactly what I do. I have creamer with a little bit of coffee.
You have creamer. You have coffee flavored creamer. Like you don't even know there's coffee in it. I got you.
See, I have like a big sweet tooth, so I like a sweet coffee.
Yeah, I get it though. But,
alrighty. So yeah, that's our coffee preferences. And that's what we did for Easter weekend. And this has been a brand new episode of the Unplanned and Unashamed podcast with Isaiah Pennell and
comedian Ray Money.
Peace.
Thanks for listening to the Unplanned and Unashamed podcast. If you like what you've heard, make sure to subscribe, rate, review, and follow. And we'll see you on the next episode.
You've been listening to The Mesh, an online media network of shows and programs ranging from business to arts, sports to entertainment, music to community. All programs are available on the website as well as through iTunes and YouTube. Check us out online at themesh.tv. Discover other network shows and give us feedback on what you just heard.